Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to Enlightened World Network. We are chanting for change tonight, and we've been doing this for a while now, and we're just still keeping on because we are seeing miracles happen. We are so excited about some of the things that are taking place with us individually and with the world. And that's what this first chant that we do is all about. It's really holding something that we want to see changed inside of ourselves, what we want to break through, whatever barriers, whatever obstacles that we want removed, but also seeing that change in the world. And I've been seeing the number of change, the fives. I've been seeing 555 every day, which is a huge angel number signifying it's time for the change. Every time I see it, I say those words, it's time for the change. And we are seeing evidence of it happening in our world. So if you have a personal intention that you want to set, just hold that in your heart, hold it in your mind while we chant this first chant, which is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And our group intention from all of us is to break through the barriers in the world, to really see us as part of each other, the oneness. We're all connected through the divine, and we're all a spark of the divine, so we can feel that connection that much more when we go into seeing that true self and not the appearance on the outside, the illusion of separation. And that's the big thing that we're chanting for with this chant, is to clear that illusion and to really see ourselves as our true authentic nature. So Karen, would you explain what we are going to do? And I will type this into the chat, into the messages.
Yes, and thank you. We have Jean and Marianne and Charlie with us, and I'm so grateful that we're all here together in our beautiful chanting family. And I'd like to dedicate this time to clearing the fires that are happening right here in California. They're very close to my home, and they're very close to where my daughter lives. There's many fires happening right now in California. And I just, like what Teri said, is there something inside of me that needs to more understand, be more compassionate, more understanding, so that we can put these fires out, so that we can have peace in our environment. So if there's anything that is not divine love and light, we ask that it be removed. We ask that anything that is not for our highest good as a society, as a collective consciousness and collective unconsciousness, we ask that if there's anything that needs to be healed, to be removed from this time. And we use this beautiful chant of Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha to remove all obstacles. So may all obstacles please be removed. We ask this with all honesty and sincerity. We are so grateful for all the blessings and miracles that you've brought to us through this time that we've had together. As you're holding this, really clear that energy from your own heart. Is there any place in you that has a war going on? A war is worry, anxiety, and regrets. So if there's any place in you that you feel there's worry, anxiety, or regret, let's ask to remove that in this time. So I ask that all obstacles and all barriers to love and light be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Please remove all obstacles. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Please remove all obstacles and barriers to divine love and light, to divine truth, and to anything that is happening on our planet that is not in alignment with our highest and best good.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Om
Namaha.
Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om Gam
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Go. Beautiful. So beautiful, this feeling inside, this connection, and this freedom, the freedom of just knowing that when we set an intention, we put it out there. The law of attraction sends back that energy. And when we hold that with a pure intent, the intent for good, then we know that it's spreading out in the world in a really great way and lifting that vibration. And as Karen said, our intention for breaking through the obstacle with these fires that are creating damage out in the California area, our intention is to set that um, that emotion, that freedom there, set it all in motion for it to come to an end, for it to stop. Just as we are chanting for COVID to come to an end, when we set an intention for good, we see that coming back to us multiplied. And all of you that are joining with us in the audience, thank you for being here. And thank you for holding these intentions with us. And yes, if we all are doing this, Becca, we all are just really coming together in unison to bring this vibration forward, to make change happen in our world. So we're going into our next chant, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, with all of this intention already set to break through and to bring it all together in fruition as we chant now to really go inward to that place inside where we do connect with our higher self. We do connect and know who we are. So thank you all for being with us. And I know you're chanting along with us. Gabby, Becca, Violet, Carol Allen is here. And I saw Christina come in. Welcome everybody that's with us tonight, that's chanting along with us. Betsy, April, thank you all for being here. And we are going to do our second chant, and I'll type that one in for any of you who are new and not familiar with what we are chanting. So Karen, would you explain this chant, please?
Oh, sure. So what we're doing with Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is we are holding the vision that all living beings awaken to their true nature, to be their true self, to live in their true essence. And we ask that all living beings be happy, that they be healthy, and that they live in peace and be free from suffering. And I just want to thank everybody who's been chanting for me and my dad, because another miracle happened again today. I was able to see him and talk to him, and he looked adorable. He had a little Modelo beer t-shirt on, and he looked so happy when I saw him. And he told me he loved me. And those are all miracles. Those are all miracles. So I want to thank you all for holding that space with me, for chanting, for me to be able to see him as his true self, and him to see me as my true self, to go beyond all of the appearances and all the pain and all the past, because the past can't touch us if we let it go and we don't hold it into this frequency of this time. We are so powerful. So if there is any of you who have anybody in your family, anybody in your friendships that you can find in your heart to bring forgiveness to, it's a gift you give to yourself. And it's something that you don't realize is actually touching the entire planet. So if there's anyone that you're holding any resentment or regret or anxiety or worry about, you know, that's our war. When we have a war going on inside of us, that's what's causing these fires. That's what's causing our planet to have so much destruction. So realize how powerful you are, and realize that you can clear this in this moment, in this holy moment, in this instant. You can set the intention through this chant to release and let go of anything that is not your true self. And when you do that, everybody around you starts to become their true self. It's a miracle. It's absolutely amazing. So may all living beings be happy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. May all living beings be healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. May all living beings live in peace and be free from all suffering. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Terry's,
Renge Kyo. Nam
Terry's
Myoho
trying to get
Renge
our
Kyo.
attention.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho.
Terry's trying to get our attention.
What is she doing?
He's ringing the bell, but it's not ringing the bell. It's not making the sound.
Oh God.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
Oh, how beautiful.
Nam Myoho.
How beautiful. We needed that. We needed that laugh. That laugh is what happened.
So much joy in this circle. I'm so grateful. Oh gosh.
When we connect inside, this is what happens. This is what happens. It's joy. It's bliss. It's our true self. Just being free. And that freedom is what comes forth. And it's just joy. And after I rang the bell and you all were still going, I was just like enjoying it. I'm like, yes, let's party.
I didn't get no bell.
No bell. No, right?
What damn bell?
What was that bell all about anyway? We were just we're all in our own like Nam Myoho Renge Kyo world. Now it's ringing.
But, yeah,
Hear it.
I guess we're getting ready for Saturday.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Let's just feel that energy of laughter. And Marietta is so funny. She says, I have to keep my eyes closed while chanting with y'all because if I watch you, I can't stop laughing. Let the laughter out. Let it come.
I love you, Marietta.
Laughter is healing. It heals us.
Accept the line aloud, accept the line aloud. We're all chanting now, accept the line aloud.
Yes, absolutely. So feel the healing power of that laughter because it raises our frequency. And when we raise our vibration, our frequency, our cells respond to that inside of our body. Our body is mostly water. So when we are laughing and we're joyful, we're telling them, hey, join the party. Start laughing with us. Start feeling that bubbling energy. And everything starts to fall into alignment. Everything starts to work perfectly. Everything is working perfectly. So get into the laughter. The laughter heals. The laughter is what our true self is. It's laughter. It's joy. It's happiness. It's peace. That is our true self. Our true self is not that worry and that concern and the unhappiness that and the chaos that we see.
Right, the war. We're not that war. We're not a war. Think about that for a minute, though, like what Teri's saying. Think about that for a minute. We as children, when we came into this world, we didn't have worry. We didn't have anxiety. We didn't have regret. That's all been learned. That's all been conditioned. And we can uncondition that. We can unlearn that, and we can let that go with these chants. We can completely clear it, not only for us, but because we are all connected in the unified field, because we are all connected heart to heart. When we do this, we clear it for the collective conscious and the collective unconscious. And, there are a lot of people on the planet right now who are unconscious to the truth of who they are. And that's okay. We can't judge them for that. We have to let them have their own experience with their own awakening. It's none of our business how people awaken. It's really only our business that we stay awake.
Mhm. Yes, and we're to mind our own vibration. You know, Ali O'Shea, whose book we are studying right now, she says, a belief is just a thought that you keep thinking. And we can change our thoughts at any time to change that pattern and bring that belief up and say, is this true? Is this true? Question it. And if it's not resonating anymore inside of you, then maybe it's time to change your thoughts. Dr. Wayne Dyer says, change your thoughts, change your life. And it's so true. So any of those beliefs that we have, any of those patterns, we can change at any moment. And this chant just brings us to that place inside where we're able to do that in a joyous way. And we're able to laugh, lighten up, just laugh and play like a kid again, like Karen was saying. That is when we came here to have fun. We came here to enjoy this experience, to go through the contrast and learn a lesson from it, but to have fun along the way. Don't take it so seriously. Just
We
lighten
came here
up.
to experience it all, you guys. We came here to experience it all. And if you really tune into yourself and your true self, and you really tune into your true self, you'll start to see all of the beautiful ways, all the chapters of your life that you have learned and seen through the power of joy, and that it can always be lessons learned through joy. We get to choose whether we learn through pain or through joy. And that's the power of us having this human experience, because it's an illusion, you guys. It's an illusion that we're in duality. It's an illusion that we have this polarity. It's not true. We are beautiful beings of love and light, magnificent beyond any measure than we can even comprehend in our human selves. And we are only having the illusion of the separateness. That's why so many of us are like, why don't you get this? How can you not get this? But it's not for us to teach it. It's for us to be it. And that's the lesson that I've learned. Because once we get this, it's not about teaching it. It's about just being it.
Being, just let it be. And Marietta says, to shine our light with love and joy is our sole purpose. It absolutely is, 100%. I love that. So let's all just join together now with the vision of peace on earth, with the vision of us all getting it, of us all seeing through that illusion and seeing each other as that spark of the divine and making that divine connection with each other. We do it every night here. We connect our hearts, we connect together knowing that we're all the same. There is no difference, there's no separation. We're just here working our way through this journey together. And it's no accident or coincidence that you're here, that any of us have gathered here at this time, at this moment, this now moment, which is really all we have anyway. And if we try to think into the future, we're projecting and we're getting out of that now moment. So in this now moment, let's see our world full of peace. Let's see that blanket of peace falling over the earth. Let's see Mother Gaia happy and joyous and sending out very positive energy right from the center of Gaia and bringing that healing energy up to us through the bottom of our feet. Feel it now. Feel that energy coming up from Mother Gaia. Let it just come up into your system where you are, wherever you are in the world. Let that energy flow up through your feet, through your root chakra, to your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. And see it going now out the top of your head, out that crown chakra, traveling upward to the soul star chakra. And now you're connected from heaven above to the earth below. You're connected as a pure channel of love and light. And let's see that. Let's hold that vision of our world being connected that way, of every inhabitant of Earth having the connection from Earth to Spirit, and see us all without the illusion of the separation. See us all respecting, honoring each other. And let's bring that to reality. We create with our thoughts, we create with our words. So let's create it the way we want it to be. Right now, in this moment, let's bring peace on earth. And let's hold that in our hearts as our intention. And let's say our mantra that we say together every night. May there be peace on earth, and may it begin with me.
May there be peace on
Peace
earth.
on
It
And may
begins.
it begin with me.
And it does. It begins with each one of us. Thank you all. Thank you for this time together tonight. It's beautiful. Just beautiful.
Inner peace for world peace, you guys. Inner peace for world peace.
Yeah.
It all begins in our own heart.
Becca says her body is burning. Wow. Yeah. When you make that connection from Mother Earth to the Spirit, your higher self, it brings that out every energy inside of you and all those chakras. It brings them into alignment. And then you feel that peace inside. You feel the joy and the bliss inside. It's a beautiful feeling. And
When we become more light than density, and when we live in that frequency of being the light and the love that we truly are, and the carbon energy starts to fall away, the old patterns, the old limiting beliefs, that starts to fall away. And more you see the light in yourself, and you start to see it in others too. And you don't see the other anymore. You start to really feel that connection in a way that you can't even put into words. You can't describe it. It's something beyond what our human comprehension can even. I don't think that of all the religions and all the texts and all the messages that we've received from all the masters and the teachers, it's something you have to experience. It's not something you can read in a textbook. It's not something that you can go to a workshop and experience. It's you. It's you awakening to you. The little you awakening to the big why you, the big you that's been with you all along. And you know, that you've thought abandoned you, that you thought rejected you, that you thought somehow in some way that you could just create without your higher you. and that's why that's why I felt scared and abandoned in this world. And I felt like I didn't fit in for a long time. And so I tried to fit in all the ways that this world would let me fit in. And that didn't feel right. And it never felt right. And so I hope that you can see that in yourself. Just notice it, just witness it. Don't make yourself wrong for it, because the past is over and it can't touch you. This moment is the most powerful moment there is. And as you're hearing this, there's something inside you that is just lighting up and is saying, yeah, I know that. I know that. And that's your clear cognizance, because clear cognizance is something that nobody can even really describe or explain. It's just clear knowing. You can't, like, I've had that my whole life, and I tried to explain it when I was 4 years old. I remember trying to explain it to somebody when I was 4 years old, and I remember seeing the blankness go over their face, and I remember thinking to myself, okay, I need to not share that anymore. Now, see, that is a limiting belief that starts when you are a child, and you have made some kind of a belief out of the meaning of something, that an event that happened that really was not meant for you to have that belief. It's just a limiting belief. And we have these opportunities to look back and see how we can do things more kind to ourselves. We didn't learn kindness as children, really. We learned a lot in our childhood about how to navigate when somebody's not so nice. And when we learned how to kind of stuff those feelings so that we could understand them more. And now here we are with those feelings, and they need to be rain. That's what they need, rain. So we need rain for these fires, right? So rain is recognize what you're feeling, acknowledge what you're feeling, investigate what you're feeling, and then nurture yourself. So that's what we need as a society. We need rain. That's what we need. So let's have lots of rain come down in California. Yeah. If you guys can hold that vision, lots of rain.
Setting their intention together, and let's make it happen. Let's bring it together. You know, the Native Americans do something called a rain dance.
Yeah.
And it's not so much the movement that they're doing, it's the intention they're holding together.
Yeah.
As they move around, they're moving energy together and coming into a real coalescence together to bring that through. And it happens. It happens. Those rain dancers are so powerful. So that's what we're doing with this chanting. We're rain dancing tonight. That's what our intention was, for those fires to go out, for everything to come to perfection with that in that area, and no more damage, no loss of life, nothing disastrous to happen out there, for it to just dissipate. So keep doing your rain dance, people. Even after we get off the air, you can still do your rain dance, and we're all doing it together. We're all setting that intention together. So I just want to thank everybody for being here. We've got a meeting to go to.
Yes.
So we've got to get off of this one.
I'll send you guys the private link so you have it directly. And it's also in the Chanting for Change group. So I'll send it directly to all of you so you have it. I'm so excited for you guys to meet everybody.
Great. So come back with us every night. We're here at 9 o'clock every night, Chanting for Change. And we'd love to have more people join us on the Zoom, in the audience, whatever you want to do. And just let us know that you're there when you do come on, and just type in that you're there and say hello to us. We love you all so much. And we'll be back tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.